Hi everyone, this is Sky. Welcome to Sky's Intuition, and we're going to do a reading for you. I thought I'd dig out my old woodcutter's tarot, just get one card, just to see where we're at, okay? Just reaffirming. I am protected by the divine source. I am speaking nothing but the truth. I am a powerful messenger, divine for the divine. And therefore the divine protects me morning, noon, and night, whether I'm coming, whether I'm going, whether I'm asleep, and whether I'm awake. Divine, thank you for this divine order and the protection that comes with it. Please console anybody who is in need at this time, and thank you for the message. Only want for the collective. We're only going to get one card out of this because these can be very involved. When I first started this channel, not the original channel, but this channel about 3 years ago, I was going through these cards and I realized most people don't want to be that bogged down with the science of it. They don't. So let's just get one card. Divine, give us one card, or tell us what's the mood of this reading. Tell us the mood of this reading. What is the mood of the message? Okay. Temperance is the mood of the message. There's the temperance in the woodcutter's tarot. This is very different. It's not a Rider-Waite. As you guys know, I read I read patterns basically and symbols. And there's something about death at the bottom of the deck. Something is definitely coming to an end. Temperance, it could be for Sagittarius. And OMG, I just opened this book and look at, I opened up to Temperance. All right, here we go. This is a short one, so I'll read it. The Temperance card represents choices between good and evil. It shows Jesus and wisdom in reversed images discussing the two options. The garden in the foreground contains the cross of Christ, and in the background is the Garden of Eden. The serpent is shown in the tree of knowledge of good and evil. I don't know. And Adam and Eve are shown being driven out of the garden by an angel with a flaming sword. Genesis chapter 3, verse 24. With the knowledge of good and evil, suffering entered the world, but it is through challenges that we are able to grow in our understanding and discernment and become like God. This card represents self-control, choices, and consequences, and deciding between good and evil. Consequences of our choices. There we go. That's our card from the Woodcutter's Alchemist deck. All right, let's see. Where we at? Where we at? Where we at? My gosh. I'm discombobulated for a moment here. Where the heck are the... Oh, there they are. Because they're not where I usually put them. That's why. Oh my gosh. Switching things around. I'm doing this area last because, of course, I want it to be able to be a working station. So I have to do this last. So it'll be a little bit yet. And then maybe I'll do lives or you'll get to see me, like you dying to see me. Anyway, that's the plan. We'll see what happens. It'll take a little while yet, though. Okay. I'm I'm hearing racketeering. I don't know why, but like somebody that's got their hands in a lot of different things. None too good, I'm hearing. Civil suit, consequences, civil suit. What's the challenge? Challenge is a public defender and advocate. Somebody has to find an attorney. They can't afford one. If you cannot afford it, one will be appointed to you. So remember I said we saw the Miranda rights? I don't know if they'll come out in this reading, but we did see them. Property damage. This is for property damage, or somebody who's thinking about doing this. Teacher. Teacher. Appraisal in the past. Somebody appraised something for a civil suit, murder plot in the future. They still don't want to give it up. All is well. All is well. And in the environment is the who, what, where, when, why. This is the common denominator. They're in your environment. What are you doing in there? Be like Sarah Palin about the Russians. What are you doing over here? Get back over there. I mean, really, what do you have to do with this? What do you have to do with this? What do you have to do with this? Silver years. Somebody is praying in their silver years or hoping, and the outcome is emotional intelligence. What the heck? This is temperance. Offer a flirtation. Offer flirtation. So be careful of that. The way somebody comes in to you is what I'm hearing. That's what I'm hearing. The way somebody's presence is known. Thank you guys so much for watching my channel, watching my videos. If the last reading didn't resonate with you, maybe this one will. You know, not everything is for everybody, but I hope that you enjoy yourself here and you get a message. It might just be a metaphor or an analogy, or it could be, I don't know your life, you know? There's some concern here. Civil suit. This is poverty. Somebody's afraid they're going to go broke if they get sued. That's what that's about. Public defender and advocate. The challenge is a child. Here we go again with the child, right? Public defender advocate for a child. Property damage. Somebody changed something, damaged something. Didn't we see birth certificate earlier? I mean, I just think that everything is interconnected in a grand scheme of things. If you look at everything from a bird's eye view, you could see the interconnectivity of all of these things. Nothing is not relative to something else just because it doesn't appear that way because we can't see that. A teacher's going to jail. Appraisal, journey, appraisal. Somebody in the past went to appraise something. Murder plot. Somebody wants to cut somebody off with a murder plot, or you narrowly escaped a murder plot. All is well and then thief. I'm telling you to be careful. Yeah, be careful. You have somebody here who's maybe you think everything is okay and it's really not. And see, this is change. You may think that things are going to change, property damage change, somebody's going to change. They're not going to damage anything, damage the situation any further, coming in for forgiveness. It's telling you no. Look, they're going to turn your change upside down. The changes that you made out of this property damage, they want to turn upside down. The common denominator. They want to turn your situation upside down. Silver years. Something in the community. Somebody is here in the community in their silver years. People that they grew up with, or somebody is, I don't know, hoping to be in community with people. You can be in community with people. Emotional intelligence, divine. What is this about? Whoa. Final card, divine. Wealthy man in the outcome. Emotional intelligence. So a wealthy man, somebody, I don't know. You might be meeting somebody who is a wealthy man who, may have a murder plot on your butt. Somebody's here is getting cut off from a contract or getting away with something with this murder plot. And now he's not that far away. There's the wealthy man that's the official when it comes to a child going to court. Something about a court. This is money, pay, illness, child, official person, wealthy man. This wealthy man, somebody's taking this wealthy man to court for a child. Maybe they're claiming this child is this wealthy man's. You know, I did get that feeling in the last reading. I'm not going to lie, that somebody's trying to claim a child is someone's, and something happens, and out of that something that happens at the 11th, this person doesn't. There's some disproof. There's some tinkering with medical records, fake birth certificates, um, maybe even forged signatures. I don't know, to get money from somebody by having their child. And whether they had the child or not, I don't know. I mean, really had the child or not. I don't know. But this is a lawsuit that somebody's afraid they're going to go into poverty over. Either someone's afraid of it or they're just thinking about it. This could be you guys that somebody's thinking about uh, getting you involved in some kind of civil suit. You could have a civil suit against somebody who tried to put you into poverty, that it was a hate crime. There's a lot of things that could go on with a civil suit. What's the heart of the matter is blended pleasure, Luna and Cancer, Four of Cups. So this could be a rejection or miss the boat here. Somebody here missed the boat with some kind of loss of poverty. The challenge is the chariot child. The challenge is the chariot child, the Cancer child that is not moving forward with this defense. This child defense is not going forward, is what it's saying here. This is something here with this is some recognition, Jupiter and Leo. So this is somebody who is acquiring something, some kind of expansion. Jupiter expands in Leo. So somebody's property damage, they damaged property and now they're moving they're moving. Or they have to move out. This is the Eight of Discs, a teacher that works, somebody who actually their occupation is a teacher. They are going to jail. They did something to it with property. Now it says damage and something. Maybe they did acquired property and damaged it to get, some even with you. I don't know. This is the Princess of Cups. Somebody wanted to. Um, somebody's looking at the value of a journey to get their get. How do I put it? To be seen as being more valuable because of a pregnancy. There you go. Murder plot. What in the heck? Murder plot going on. Thank you. for watching, guys. Thank you for watching, liking, sharing, and commenting, and of course, subscribing. If you think you're going to come back this way again, why not hit the little bell button so that you're notified and you don't have to go and search for me? There I am, and there we are, and there we be. But, hit the bell icon and you'll be notified the next time the reading comes up. This is perfected work, Four of Wands. So somebody wants to cut somebody off from a marriage with a murder plot or a house. What? In the future, a house. Because of a murder plot, they're being cut off. This is ruin, Ten of Swords. This is a betrayal. Somebody stole something, or they were stealing something by acting like everything was okay. And they were, in the meantime, stabbing you in the back and stealing from you, hence the civil suit. Okay. In the environment, this person's freaking out. They're freaking out because they don't want something to change. They don't want their situation to change. They don't want things to stay the way they are for them because they've become very comfortable with your stuff, your money, or whatever it is that belongs to you. What's the hopes and fears? This is silver years abandoned. Somebody is hoping that you walk away from a community. Somebody in their silver years. They've been in this community since they like all their life, so they want you out. What is this wealthy man? This wealthy man may be hiding emotional intelligence. They're hiding that they know what's going on. So for some reason, this wealthy man was hiding that they knew what was going on, or somebody is investigating a wealthy man who seemed to be emotionally intelligent. Seven of Cups, confusion, options, Two of Discs, juggling options, and justice. When it comes to paying for someone to change their mind with regards to a death and an inheritance and a lot of money. Wow, this is really amazing. I mean, what are we talking about? Evidently, if you have a public defender or advocate involved, then there's something about court, but I don't see any. And we do have thief in jail. Okay, so yeah. Let me come back down here. Somebody is is going to jail. Okay, or they're working on you going to jail, but I don't think that's the case. I think they're going to jail. I think they tried to put you in jail and it showed, and what they did was not, had nothing to do with you. Although they're blaming you, it has nothing to do with you because they were so gung-ho on ruining you. They brought attention to themselves as people are investigating you and they're like, this person never says their name. This person never, nothing. My throat chakra, huh? And they go, why is this person so, excuse me. There we go. Let me have a drink. Why is this person going so hard on this other person who doesn't even talk about them? Why are they talking about them even? And they start looking into things. See, you bring attention to yourself. Nobody has to do it. Blended pleasure, poverty. Somebody did not want you to see that they were involved in a lawsuit, a civil suit. They were losing money here, or somebody wanted you to miss an opportunity when it came to a lawsuit or a civil suit. challenge. This is temperance. This is somebody who wants to make negotiations for a child. It's a public defender or somebody who, yeah, somebody wants to make negotiations for a child to move forward. Okay, they want to stop you from moving forward until you negotiate something about a child. I'm seeing here. This is an emperor here who is seen. This person may have damaged property. This father, they may be in jail for that. Father, a boss. Some proposal was given to maybe somebody while they were in jail. Teacher is involved. Something with work. They work as a teacher. Like a lot of times you would never know these people are in the world. You really wouldn't. They act like they got everything so tight and right. And in the meantime, they're loose as a goose. They're like hot people, lives and stealing and all this other dark stuff. Somebody here has watching someone maybe go to see something for themselves in the past. Somebody went to go see something for themselves. Okay? What is the perfected work? Murder plot. That bothers me. That bothers me. Venus and Aries. So could be an Aries, Leo, fire, definitely fire energy, a lot of it. Somebody could be holding back a Leo, or a Leo could be holding back an Aries from a murder plot. This is this being laid to rest. Somebody stole, betrayed. This is a lot of swords. My gosh. Somebody betrayed somebody. They stole from them. That's how they betrayed from them. They possibly took from them, as weird as this may sound, in their dreams. You might be healing from this as well. From somebody did steal from someone. Yeah, look at this. My gosh, Ten of Pentacles came out, the Ace of Wands. Somebody here is freaking out because um this will, whatever this is, the signature, something's not going to change. Maybe they wanted to change the will or change the inheritance, and it's not being changed. They're not allowed to, there's something about it that's not going to get changed. That's hence the murder plot, plan B. Yeah, somebody here is very angry with you that you walked away from this community and you're having some kind of happiness in your silver years. And the outcome here, Hermit, Empress. You see, wealthy man and emotional intelligence. You're going to meet possibly a Virgo after this. Well, this man's going to have some money and they're going to be kind of an introvert, but they will have emotional intelligence about this situation. They do see the truth. Somebody here is just regrets that they went off and married, possibly a Queen of Pentacles, and betrayed someone else by taking off because now someone's going to jail. I don't know. That's what it says. Yes, it does. Yes, it does. Let's just close with the symbols and yeah, I don't know how much more we can add to this, but we're going to do one last layer. Somebody may be, I don't know, coaching someone on how to come in as this person. You really got to, if you have an ounce of like, I shouldn't be involved with this person, don't make excuses for it and say, oh, but they haven't physically done anything. No, don't be bothered with this person. Because you might mirror, reflection mirroring self-awareness. Somebody did not want you to be aware of some kind of lawsuit or something here. They wanted you to be broke. I don't, it says civil suit. Now, what that civil suit is, I'm not, it doesn't say. This is a wedding dress. Somebody here, marriage commitment, loyalty. Someone here wanted to block a marriage. This is a child. What is this? The emperor. Tennis ball, competition games, foolery. Someone here did, if they were like, they wanted to be seen as the one to give you the smackdown. Seriously, they wanted to be seen as the one to tame you ever see Shakespeare, the play Taming of the Shrew? Look it up on YouTube. It's probably, some Shakespearean actors, thespians do it. Um, but if you ever get to see the play, go see it. And I strongly suggest any female who's engaged to be married to see it. It's quite comical, but it's very telling, you know? Done. But the Taming of the Shrew, Shrew, Shakespeare Theater. Somebody did want to block somebody from a union or block a couple. Eruption, tower moment. OMG. This person is going to be shocked about for something that they're going to jail, some proposal. I don't know what this is to teach something. In the past, somebody is finding out that you're very complex. Some of you are very complex people. So they had some kind of strategy here. The strategy was to come in and apologize for something they did. Damaged property could be damaging your name, your character. What's the future here? But whatever it is shocking. It's going to be in the news because it's a teacher. It's going to be shocking that this teacher is arrested. Black umbrella, dark time closed off, guilt and regrets. So this is somebody being found guilty of a murder plot. My gosh, what is this with the Four of Swords, Ten of Swords? Fairy, wish fulfilled, dreams in it. Yeah, you're totally innocent of something. Maybe somebody here also tried to say you stole something. Every time I say certain things, it's like, yeah, that's it. Now, this is the third time I've picked this card up off the floor. Tired of picking it up. I'm going to put it in the deck one more time. If it falls out, it's staying out of the deck. What is this with this? Rose, charming, romantic proposal, apology. See, somebody here is freaking out because they can't change something. They can't change something. So they want to apologize now because it's driving them crazy that they're going to have to apologize. Turtle, slow moving, cautious heart exterior. Yeah, somebody's mad that some of you may be moving, like literally moving, or hoping to move house. And then we have dark black shades, incognito, discreet. Yeah, some wealthy man is watching you, Empress. They think you're very smart. Now, I don't know. I gotta be honest with you. This wealthy man, I don't know, with what's going on right now in the ethers, I'd be a little sus. Anybody, I am. I am not gonna lie. Guys, you got a wealthy man watching you. Somebody may have protected you from this murder plot. Marry you and murder you? What? I don't know. This sounds just so like bizarre. I want to do another round. I do, but I don't, if you know what I mean. It's almost like what more can I glean from this? Let's see if we can get some dice. What's my next what? Why do I feel like there's more? Because there's magic. There's manipulation, magic. There's a magic judgment, manipulating a judgment. Somebody's manipulating a judgment. Manipulating a judgment here. This could be Leo energy. This is at work or working on competing. Hmm. With getting some kind of charity or money handed to them for with a choice, a Gemini from the past or something from the past or children or nostalgia memories. Emperor, Taurus, Aries energy, boss, the truth, the truth about an inheritance and a death. Thank you for watching until we meet again. Peace.